Hey everyone, it's Dr. Foe with Ground Overhead PT. Welcome to your daily body armor. Today we're going to be going over the RDL or Romanian deadlift. This is a great movement to help practice and strengthen your hip hinge. So if you're just starting out learning these movements, go with minimal or no weight and go for higher reps. If you're using this more to help strengthen up your posterior chain, help improve performance on your deadlifts, your snatches, your cleans, any movement like that, then feel free to load these up however is appropriate for you using dumbbells, kettlebells, or barbells. So a couple things to consider are your leg mechanics and hip movements, where your feet are going, and then what your trunk is doing. So you're going to take a stance that's between hip and shoulder width, soft knee bend, and you're thinking about pushing your hips back towards the wall behind you. As far as what your trunk is doing, at the top, because typically we think about RDL starting at the top, you're going to keep your core nice and braced. So you're thinking about bearing down, pulling that rib cage down, and not getting overextended at any point, and also not just rounding in your back to execute this movement. So you can always pick up the weight, and then again, starting from the top, pushing your hips back, keeping your knees with a soft knee bend, and trunk nice and flat. You're going to hinge forward until you feel a pretty good stretch in your hamstrings. This might look different for different people depending on your hamstring flexibility. You might be going all the way down to the floor, or you might just be going to the knees or just past the knees, right? Focus more on feeling the tension in your hamstrings and glutes and maintaining a rigid core rather than how far you are moving up or down. Try this out. If you're just starting out and you're trying to learn this movement, we're looking for higher reps. So 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps versus if you're using this for strengthening, you can load this up as heavy as you want and really be more in that, 5 to 8 rep range, with that still being appropriate depending on your goals. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time at Ground Overhead PT.